Look, we all knew this was coming. You don't sell a piece of your company to Tencent and watch your stock price free fall for 2 years without eventually pulling the emergency brake. But I never thought they would pull it this hard. Ubisoft isn't just restructuring, they're effectively eliminating the old version of the company. They're closing studios, they're canceling games we actually wanted, and they're admitting, finally, that the way they have been making games for the last decade is broken. If you are an Assassin's Creed fan like me, or you have been praying for Splinter Cell, everything just changed. Let's talk about the reset, the layoffs, and why the Prince of Persia news is actually worse than it sounds. Let's get the painful part out of the way first. Remember the Prince of Persia Sands of Time remake? The one they announced years ago, then delayed, then moved to a different studios, then delayed again. It's gone. Officially cancelled. And that stings. Because it feels like Ubisoft is wiping the slate clean of anything that isn't guaranteed $1 billion hit. They have cancelled 6 games in total. One was a mobile title, the others were unannounced projects, likely new IPs that we will never even see. On top of that, they have delayed 7 other games. They basically looked at their calendar for the next 3 years and said, none of this is good enough. None. Let's start over. They are also closing Ubisoft Halifax and Ubisoft Stockholm studios. And yeah, they are forcing everyone else back into the office 5 days a week instead of the remote job that their employees have been doing. It's a necessary correction. But here is the part that actually gives me a little hope. For years, the biggest complaint about Ubisoft has been that all their games feel the same. Far Cry feels like Ghost Recon, Assassin's Creed games feel the same. It's the Ubisoft formula. Well, now they are trying to change the formula. Instead of one giant, messy corporate blob, they are splitting the company into 5 independent creative houses. Think of them as mini publishers that can do whatever they want without asking HQ for permission every 5 seconds. The breakdown is actually pretty interesting. The big money house is Vantage Studios. These guys get the crown jewels: Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, Rainbow Six. This is where the budget is going. Then we have the Shooter House. This is huge because they finally have a dedicated home for the Division, Ghost Recon, and yes, Splinter Cell. By separating this from the RPG stuff, maybe we will finally get a tactical shooter that actually plays like a tactical shooter. Then we have the Narrative House. This is where the artsy stuff lives: Rayman, Beyond Good and Evil, and the fantasy IPs. Then you have got a live service house For Honor and the Crew. And then you have a casual house for Just Dance. The idea is simple. The Ghost Recon team shouldn't be reporting to the same bosses as the Just Dance team. It makes sense. It should have happened 5 years ago. I wonder why they didn't do it before. So, why now? Answer is the money. Yves Guillemot, the CEO of Ubisoft, was surprisingly honest about why they are doing this. He basically said that the middle class of video game is no more. You can't just release a good game anymore. It's too expensive. If you spend $200 million on a game, it has to be a masterpiece, or it has to be a live service goldmine that lasts for 10 years. Ubisoft has spent the last generation releasing okay games. Avatar, okay. Assassin's Creed Mirage, good but safe. Assassin's Creed Shadows, okay. This reset is them actually realizing that safe is actually the worst place to be right now. So, is this good news? Short term? No, it sucks. People are losing their jobs and we aren't getting Prince of Persia. The next 2 years are going to be very dry. But long term, this was necessary. Ubisoft was drowning in its own bloat. If splitting the company up means we get an Assassin's Creed that feels unique again, or a Splinter Cell that isn't forced to be an open world RPG, then maybe it's worth it. They are taking a massive gamble this time. They are betting the farm that they can stop being the fast food of gaming and go back to being a chef. I so hope they are right, because I don't think they have the cash to survive another reset if this one fails. Let me know what you guys think, especially about the Sands of Time cancellation. Are you done with Ubisoft, or are you willing to give this new structures of theirs a shot? Let me know in the comments below. I will be reading every single one of them. And if you enjoyed this video and got some info from it, then do hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon for more gaming content. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.